rather get a one down strike.
Yeah.
Hellcat postgame show. Once again, your final score: Rogers State victorious over Point Park 8-6. The Hellcats will move on and be one of the final 4 teams remaining out of the 10-team field here in the NAIA World Series. Joining me right now, Eric Baker. Eric, first off, let's start with the unbelievable clutch hit you had in the 8th inning. When I saw Point Park elect to intentionally walk Brandon Vargas to get to you, I mean, I literally said it over the air. What are these guys thinking? Do they know who Eric Baker is? You're the team's leading hitter. And we've seen what's happened earlier this season when teams have intentionally walked someone to get to you. You've hit a walk-off home run. What were you thinking? Does that give you some extra motivation knowing that someone's willing to take the chance against you at the plate?
You know, I'm not really sure. And then those type of situations, you know, and it happened earlier this year, you know, I kind of took it as, you know, I had a bad game earlier this season, you know, and they wanted to come at me, you know, and today it was one of those games where I felt like I was seeing it pretty good. You know, I made a couple good plays on defense, you know, but it's a nerve-wracking situation, you know, so, I mean, I just luckily got, you know, as soon as it happened, I was like, here we go again, you know, it's nerve-wracking, you know, I just want to get up there and try to shoot something through, do something big for my team, and luckily I was able to come through. I got down 2 strikes, you know, worked the count back up, 1-2, 2-2, and guy threw me a ball that was a little up. It was middle though, and I could do something with it. You know, I was able to shoot it back up to the middle and score those 2. So
this is the 4th game that you guys have played here in Lewiston. In 2 of those games, you've had a 2-out, or rather a 1-out, 2 RBI single to give you guys the lead for good and win the ball games. What's it like playing in this type of atmosphere, knowing literally that the game is in your hands?
You know, it's just like being a little kid again. You got butterflies that come in your stomach, but obviously, the season we've been having. Got to say that TB, you know, somebody's looking over us, and me, hopefully, in those situations, you know, and I'm just glad that I'm the guy that can get it done and, you know, able to do something good for the team.
Not only did you drive in what proved to be the winning 2 runs, but undoubtedly you saved a few runs in this ball game. First, we were talking about it in the break. How about the runner that you were able to hose in the plate in the middle 2 innings? He was coming home to score, and you were able to throw him out with a great throw to the catcher, Lance Reimel.
Yeah, in this type of environment, you know, it's tough, but I just remember when the ball shoot to the gap, when the runner gets on second, you know, I start automatically thinking what plays I'm going to make. You know, what kind of opportunity am I going to have to make a throw or anything like that. And when a guy gets on second, you know, I'm thinking if the ball's shooting in the middle, I'm coming up fast and I'm going to try to get him. You know, and so there's been a couple opportunities in a couple games early this series, and I haven't got them. Because I've let the ball down, you know, just trying to keep it down and one hop, and it's a tough play for our catcher Reimel. So I knew as soon as that ball hit up there, you know, I was thinking I got to come up and get it, and I'm just going to try to air it out. And luckily, I was able to make a good throw and get him out. So
another great play you made from your center field position. You laid out and literally used every inch of however tall you are to make that catch, diving in. I mean, I got to be honest with you, Ryan and I up here in the booth, we didn't think that you would have a chance at that, but I mean, that goes to show you never give up on a play. It would have been easy for most outfielders just to say, this one's going to drop in, I'm going to field it on one hop. But the always optimistic Eric Baker comes in and makes us all scratch our heads.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you know, I was telling Colton, you know, he's getting ran all day out there today in left field, you know, and a lot of them were screamers, you know, at his feet and down the line, you know, and I didn't think, you know, a lot of these guys they're kind of small in stature, I guess, a little bit, not taking anything away from them, but I just didn't see it today, them putting one by us, you know, so I was telling them, you know, hey, scoot up. So I played shallower than what I have all series, you know, just thinking, man, I don't want them to keep a bloop on me, you know. So I played a little shallow, you know, and that was 2 outs, runner on second, you know, for sure, maybe third, and it was a shallow ball. I honestly don't know that. I didn't think at that point that I was going to get to it. I just knew that if I hustled, you know, and hopefully I might be able to try to make a play on it. I honestly, whenever I hit the ground, you know, I kind of thought for a second that I didn't get it, and I was able to, you know, show up my glove. So I kind of surprised myself, though, but glad to do it.
Finally, Eric, you guys being able to come back like you have, you guys have not held a lead in any of these 4 games until the 8th inning of a ball game. So obviously there's no one giving up in the dugout. What's the atmosphere like? Who's stepping up and who's being the vocal ones in the dugout in between innings?
Man, it's everybody. Everybody hasn't, you know, got down. Everybody's stayed calm, cool, collected, and it's shocking to see all these guys. You know, nobody really got nervous. That 8th inning has been our inning. We said it as soon as we came in. You know, we're like, this is our inning. This is what we do. So luckily we stuck to it, just like we have all series.
Eric, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the big plays out there.